out here at this home that was built in roughly the 1980s. It was a new construction home back then by a very well-known builder who was known for having great prices and also getting things done that other people wouldn't get done as quickly as he did. But there were some shortcuts that he took. This home has effectively 3 pillars that are supposed to be structural to hold up this mini roof over here. And for the purposes of this video, I'm going to use my little trowel to explain what's going on here. Now, if you look here, you'll actually see that you see more roof from here down to here. And the reason why you see more than you see over there is because this entire section is sagging. It means that the pillar that's behind this gutter is actually not supporting it in the ways that we would hope that it would be. Now, one of the reasons that is, and it's really noticeable here, is that the bottom of it looks like it is rotted out. Now, there's been some work done, and you can see that you have footings that have been poured, and then you've got these boards that are simply over the top of it. Inside of here, there should have been a 4x4 post or a way to carry the load from the top all the way down to the bottom and then sit on top of this concrete footing. The bottom of this wood has rotted out, and I'll just use my trowel here. I'll put that in there. This is a 6-inch trowel, 6, maybe even 8. And if I slide that in, I should be hitting wood right here. I'm hitting nothing whatsoever. So I turn it there, nothing. I can hit it on the side, and I'm hitting this sideboard over here. Hit it on the other, turn it the other way, and I'm hitting nothing over there also. You've got the same thing going on over here. So you really have, we can say, with confidence, and if you look at the length of the trowel, we know that until the tip right over here, there's nothing in the center that's actually supporting this entire post. So this concrete footing here is really just for show. There's no actual support for this whole triangular section of the roof right here. So what needs to happen is that this whole section right here has to be supported and then effectively jacked up, and then a new 4x4 post can go all the way down to that concrete footing, so it's actually doing something. And then you could put new 1x stock. This is looks like approximately a 1x8 board over it, and there's 4 of those. You could reattach, or not reattach, you could probably just replace those with something that's actually functional. But you can't just leave it. You're not supposed to just not put support inside. So I don't know how this passed inspection, but it sure looks good on this other one here, and you can see that one's been painted and caulked as well. But paint and caulk is non-structural, and that's why this whole section right here is sagging down a heck of a lot more than these other parts that are actually supported. So our approach would actually require us to do what the builder should have done in the first place, and that is create a support from behind all these bushes from that footing on up to the soffit. So this would not be a false pillar, because this is just really cosmetic at this point. There's really no reason to have a cosmetic pillar there. It's just to get in the way. But the builder put it there because he knew that he wouldn't get away with just putting in cosmetic pillars. So he went ahead and put these claddings over it so that it would look like it was done right, but it's not done right. And that's a shortcut that homeowners end up getting caught in, let's just say, not a really good place if you don't have an inspection. Now, I'm not going to comment on how this passed inspection because I really don't know, but it has to be done right. Otherwise, that whole area, that secondary roof, is going to continue to collapse.